let's shift gears just for a second.
Because you know this gets me going.
Yes, you went out to celebrate a little bit of history this last week. Tell us where you were.
Well, 30 years ago, Jay and I were part of a team called Saleen Autosport, and as a Ford Motor Company supported race team, it's an endurance series of 6, 12, and 24-hour races. We were part of a driver lineup that included Parnelli Jones, George Fulmer, Desiree Wilson, Lisa Caceres, Skeeter McKitterick, myself, and Steve Saleen. Frankly, it was competitive stuff. Porsche was heavily involved. Chevy was heavily involved. Toyota even had big involvement in the class we were in. We managed to win that championship by winning enough of the key races and, of course, tenacity. Well, Mr. Saleen invited me to be part of the original core driver group to come on up to Seattle for the introduction of the 30th anniversary Saleen Mustang, which is absolutely stunning. And, of course, paid tribute to myself, Desiree, Lisa Caceres, and George Fulmer. We were the drivers that were up there as the key drivers, the core drivers to the team. We drove the most races with them. And, of course, we then got to go out. We did this at Bill Pierre Ford up in Seattle, or actually Billingham, I believe it was. And I could have that city wrong. But in any event, we were up there this week, and weather was perfect. The trees were gorgeous. And then we went out to Pacific Raceways, it's called, but the truth is it's known as Kent Racetrack, and got to drive the track cars. Got a track car and a street car version, both stunning. 700 horsepower for the base car, and then, of course, 730 for the track car. But it was just a great celebration. Donald Farr was there, of course, covering it, and got to spend some time in the track car, which, wow, stunning stuff. And it was kind of an emotional, happy get-together to celebrate the fact that we as a little team, and we really were able to win that championship. Jay was on that team, and we just had so many good people working together to make that happen, and we accomplished that dream, and, of course, we wanted to celebrate it. Steve did a great job, I have to say.
I must clarify that the 30 years is the 30th anniversary of the championship that was won in 87.
Yep.
Saleen Mustangs go all the way back to 84 or 85, if I'm not mistaken.
85, I believe, yep.
When he started, because that's when we first started racing them. His theory was to race the cars and the sales would follow. He's a far better racer than he is the follow-through on business. He's
a wicked good car designer, though.
Wicked good. It worked. Championships were won. And in celebration of that, I just want to show our audience, out of my collection, out of the garage, this is what was handed to us after. This is a Saleen t-shirt from 1988, after we won the Mossport 24-hour event for the third time in a row. And at that occasion, we won Saleen Mustangs, first, second, and third.
Yep.
Now, that's heavy stuff.
It was.
For a little team.
It was.
Every car you brought there finished the race, and it was
in the top three.
In the top three. By the way, the next day was the passing of Enzo Ferrari. So it's a very turbulent.
That's how badly we shook them up.
time. But it was a very interesting portion of time, and I'm so glad you got to do that. And enjoy that 30th anniversary.
Yeah, I had to move the calendar around a little bit, but frankly, it was great to be with Steve again. Lisa and Desiree, of course, George is always entertaining. Fulmer is always entertaining. And that guy is a racing legend worldwide. He's just Formula One, IndyCar, stock cars. He was a key test driver to the IROC cars that Penske did. And then, of course, he was a key player in our team, and just a lot of fun to be around him. I call him Grumpy because he's just cantankerous, but I enjoyed him very much, and he is smart.